I'm pretty sure I will be posting this Project Pan update a little bit later than a month since my last update. However, I am filming this about a month after, so it'll still be the right progress. I think it's just because of the videos I have to post in a certain order, it might be a week or two late. And I also did the frankening, which you'll know what I'm talking about by the end of this video for sure. I'm not sure if I want to post that before or after this video, but I'm just gonna get straight into the updates. I feel like I should just start with the empties, get them out of the way because my inventory's up. You guys already know if you've seen that. This lipstick is done and I am so glad. I actually finished it about halfway through the month. I really focused on it and used nothing else because I was just ready. Super old lipstick, love the color, but it was ready to go. It was ready to go. And I'm really proud of myself for finishing this because it was not a really easy soft formula like my Flower Beauty lipstick was. It was quite a bit firmer. It still wasn't like a matte lipstick, but the formula was very difficult for me to get through. It's been in 1 or 2 project pans before this, and it just needed to go. It was starting to be like, should I use this? Is it too old to use? So super happy about this. Get it out of my inventory. I feel like eventually I might want to search for a lipstick this color again, but that's one of the reasons why I did dig out of the base is because I'd want to keep the color as a reference, but also because it took so long to use up, you know, the stuff that's not in the base. I'm ready to move on. I don't need to dig every last drop. It's not like it's my only lipstick and I want to, you know, use every last drop before I buy my new one. I have several other lipsticks. I'm not in want or need of lipstick. So this is done. I'm happy. My other empty is one that technically could have been an empty last time. This eyeliner, So what happened was, last time it was super short, right? And I go to sharpen it before. I used a little bit of it on my eye and then I'm like, I need to sharpen it to use it on the other eye because it was getting super stubby. But then I used it on the other eye for a second and then the little bit left fell out because I had reached the base. So I wiped off a little bit of this eye and I used a brush and just kind of like used some of the product in here. So I used it once, but it was a weird way. This is done. I don't think I'm gonna buy a black eyeliner anytime soon, but it was a good eyeliner. I just don't think eyeliner for the waterline is for me. I just don't find it super comfortable or flattering usually. So yeah, this guy's done and that's a good thing. But it was kind of fun to experiment with it and go outside of my comfort zone a bit in panning it. And my last empty is something that you can't really visually appreciate. I think I took a picture of it before I redid this whole thing. But there was a shade down here. It was the warm highlight shade. I frankened it with some of this shade on top, and it was a lighter, warm, glowy-ish blush. Use that up. And so officially I finished 2 shades from this palette, and if you've seen my favorite video, I don't know when I'm gonna post it again, but when you'll see it, you'll know what I've done in order to fill all the rest of these pans. But this is what I'll be rolling in. Basically, I'm gonna be working on these bottom 3 shades. So I just wanna focus on this Cool Tone blush, this blush, which I didn't franken, I just repressed it. It had quite a bit of big pan, so I knew it was only a matter of time until I'd want to repress it anyways. And then 2 eyeshadows I frankened to make this highlight. It's pretty frosty of a highlight, I will say. I almost wish it was a little bit warmer, but it's very neutral leaning cool on me, so it doesn't look bad by any means. It's just not necessarily what I want to wear every day. I'm not wearing it today. What I am wearing is this middle blush shade and then my Milani baked blush on top to make it all shiny and a bit warmer. The last thing I have before I talk about my other roll-ins is this eyeshadow primer I rolled in last time. I'm gonna have to take a picture, but I don't know if there's any visible difference. I feel like not much has changed. I have been using it a lot more intentionally. I've noticed that the area of my eyes is getting a bit dry these days, so sometimes I put this on and it almost emphasizes that. So it's kind of tricky. But also it does help with my eyeshadow longevity, but since my eyelids are so dry, maybe I don't necessarily need an eyeshadow primer too much now, but we'll see. I know if an air bubble came out at one point, so maybe it visibly changed, maybe not. Since I finished that lipstick and I want to still be working on some lip products, I made some Frankens out of this e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine in the shade Giddy. It was just a little bit too orange for me. When it's really sheer, it wasn't too bad, but when you actually apply it, it comes off as quite a bit more strong. And that color I don't like on me at all. So half of it is in with this shade and half of it is in this shade. I made little, I call them tinted lip balms, but I'm wearing one right now and you can see it's pretty pigmented. This one has much less in it. They look super weird. Is that seriously all that's in this? I haven't made any marks for these. I want to, probably tomorrow I will. But I'm gonna get a note card and just track these. This one, however, this is the one I'm wearing today. I'm gonna be working on this for a while. As you can see, it is a pretty berry color that has a bit more of a sheer tone. It's not quite as dark and dramatic as it is in the tube, but it's more dramatic than what I'd usually wear. These are what I'm gonna be working on. It would be amazing if I could get these done by the end of the year, but I'm just not sure because I don't know how fast these are gonna go because I just made them. So I don't know, we're just gonna see. But that is everything. Pretty easy, pretty short. I had 3 empties and then I rolled in, I guess 4 things, 2 lip products, a highlighter, and then a new blush in this palette. And I guess I kind of rolled out this one because I'm focusing on this. But that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed and I hope that you have an amazing day. Bye.